Lakers in 5 was called pure madness, but that wasn't the real bombshell. A $12.5 billion sale, FBI rumors, and the Kawhi Saga suddenly exposed a Lakers story so dark, even LA's biggest...
When Luka playing like that?
Did you just say Lakers in 5?
Yeah, he's speaking like a fan now.
You better get drug tested. Something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you, Lakers in 5. Stop that nonsense.
Okay,
That's ridiculous.
I will say it one more time, Stephen A. Stephen A, one more time. Stephen, I want you to listen close. I want you to listen to legs. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5.
That sounds crazy enough, but the Lakers story was about to get even darker. Behind the scenes, a stunning development raised questions nobody saw coming.
I want to dig into this just a little bit, and you're the perfect person to ask this question to.
Sorry.
What's going on behind the scenes with the Walter Group? Why they have to sell so quick?
Well, first of all, I think Ben just sold out the Lakers, man. Talking about Bus sent Peeler some money.
No, man, that's what you're talking about, man.
Hey, statute of limitations, dog. It don't matter now. 45,
it really
50
don't matter.
years, it don't matter now. It was 30, 40. It don't matter now.
The statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations, man. It don't
Rest
matter.
in peace, man. It's over, man.
To answer your question, I've been hearing the rumblings and everything else, and Ben pointed out at the beginning, he said, wait a minute, you sold the Lakers, but you're still holding on to the Dodgers. Now,
And the Commanders.
how long does that last? So I'm hearing FBI investigations and everything else. And if that's the case, I can see why. Let me get out, get some money behind me.
By the way, they seized.
I got some issues coming up.
They seized.
And I gotta have some money to pay for them.
They seized cell phones and computers 4 months ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's what hey, man.
Well, listen, everybody in this.
Identify as a white billionaire.
But listen, we all know sitting here right now.
Yeah.
Anytime the feds come after your ass,
They already had the case.
they got something on
Yeah.
you. And they done already built the case against you.
Years.
Yeah, they've been building and building.
years.
This is way before he bought the Lakers.
Exactly.
Yeah, damn.
Now, he might have had the Dodgers at the time. This is way before he got the Commanders.
Commanders.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this has been building, and now they're going, aha, we got your ass.
And I'm hearing Magic's about to might go over to the Vegas franchise. He's looking into that. So there's all kinds of rumors and rumblings going around right now. So this is, none of us expected this.
No.
Because we were all like, yeah, Mark Walter, new Laker owner, and then all of a sudden they sell the team. So this is surprising to everybody.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Ben Baller is in the building.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, I saw the back nine Ben somewhere a couple days ago.
Back nine Ben.
All right, gentlemen, let's talk about 12.5 bill.
Would it be?
Billion. The Lakers are changing hands for the second time in 14 months. The Walters Group bought control of the Lakers at 10 bill. We talked about it. The three of us talked about it, actually. Mm-hmm. Now, Bob Iger, Josh Kushner have agreed to purchase the franchise at a record 12.5 bill. That's a 2.5 billion higher. An incredible increase in a short amount of time. I want to start with you, Ben. Like, you're not just a Laker fan, you're an LA guy. You probably know something about that, B. But when you see the Lakers essentially changing hands twice in a year, does that bother you?
It does a little bit.
They're the best in the game. They are the best in the game. I don't care who it is. Mark Walter, Iger, Kushner, they're the best in the game. Business. Because the way all they're doing now is flipping. So along the lines of what these two guys said, the Lakers used to be a mom and pop type of operation. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, they've become entity and property. And that's what it's become. So when Mark Walter, because we never thought Genie would sell. I didn't.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it happened.
I didn't
and
think
so now
either.
we're like, you go from 10 to 12, 2.5 billion in less than a year. And so that's what it is. And they've been doing it. I said this one time to somebody. I think all these guys, they know each other and they say, hey man, I'm going to buy an NBA team. I'm going to hold it for a couple of years. You come in, you buy it from me. Okay. my value goes up, and then you do the same thing. We just wash and repeat. And that's what I think we're seeing now, because the Lakers were the last bastion of hope. And it's done now. Because how do you sell a storied franchise like that in less than a year?
Yeah.
And it makes no sense. But to Ben's point, these people, they don't care if they know basketball or not. They know
no,
money.
it ain't about knowing basketball.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't about knowing basketball anymore. That's what it used to be about.
Yeah.
When you owned the team, is because you were not only a big fan
You were
and
a
a
fan.
businessman.
That's it. You were a
but
fan
you wanted
first.
you wanted to win.
Yeah.
Because most businessmen, they've winning all their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you got into a franchise back in the day, you know, Mark Cuban, when he got into the franchise of owning the Dallas Mavericks at that time, he got into it because he wanted to win.
Yeah.
He went there, he upgraded the locker rooms, the arena, he got the players what they wanted. He wanted to win.
Yeah.
These guys are doing it now because they just, you know, it's something to talk. It's a hobby. It's a hobby to these guys
That's
now.
it.
It
It's
ain't
their
about
toy.
winning.
It's
It's
their
a toy.
toy.
Yeah.
It's a hobby.
This is for Byron and Ben. You won chips.
Yeah.
You coached the team.
Yeah.
You were rubbing elbows
You're a
with the
hater,
powers
man.
to be.
You're a hater. You ain't got to throw it out like that. You want shit. I'm sitting right here. Hell yeah.
Back before Kawhi signed with the Clippers, there was talks of him being a Laker.
Yeah.
But,
Big talk.
you know, I remember something like, you know, he wasn't going to sign unless he got some sort of deal or whatnots. So Ballmer gave him this? Or
Well, you saw,
and
I mean,
and
like,
Genie did not.
right. You saw a lot of the stuff that he was asking for, and they say his team, his uncle, and his agent. You know, they were asking for a percentage or equity in the team. They were asking for ownership in the team. They were asking for a private jet at his leisure. I mean, they were asking for so many things, and Genie said, she was like, no, that's against the NBA policies. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Right. So you look at the good angel, and it says, no, we can't do that. You look at them damn Clippers again. Them damn Clippers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play for them. I ain't gonna say who did over here, but I'm just saying them damn Clippers. Well, we'll do it. Yeah. You know, we'll do it. We want to win.
You get?
As long as the Clippers are in LA, the Lakers are fine.
Oh man.
So, but I love the fact that it all came to light. You know, obviously, with what's going on with the Clippers and Kawhi, that he tried the same shit with the Lakers.
Yeah.
He tried to get the same shit with the Lakers, and the Lakers were like, nah. First of all, I think the Lakers valued this up a whole lot higher as far as, ain't no player. We had Magic Johnson here. We didn't have Will Chamberlain. We didn't have Kareem. We didn't have Kobe. None of them got equity or ownership in this in this franchise. And you think we're going to give it to you?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
One prediction was instantly called madness, but that argument suddenly looks small compared with what was happening behind the Lakers. The franchise was reportedly moving toward a staggering $12.5 billion valuation, just months after Mark Walters' group acquired control for around $10 billion. That's a $2.5 billion jump in roughly 14 months. And suddenly, the question wasn't whether Luka Doncic could win a series in 5. It was, why was one of the most legendary franchises in sports changing hands so quickly? And then came the part that made the entire story even more explosive. Claims about FBI investigations, seized phones and computers, and scrutiny surrounding Walters' wider business empire began circulating. But this is where the line between rumor and fact matters. Federal scrutiny does not mean criminal guilt, and no conviction should be implied. Still, the questions are serious enough to fuel speculation. If pressure was building around a massive business empire, could that help explain why the Lakers were being moved so quickly? That remains speculation. But the timing is impossible for fans to ignore, and the money behind the deal only made those questions louder. The Lakers reportedly went from a $10 billion control transaction to a $12.5 billion valuation in roughly 14 months. That's another $2.5 billion in value. For longtime fans, it creates a disturbing possibility. Are the Lakers still primarily a basketball institution, or have they become one of the most valuable financial assets in professional sports? The Buss family built the franchise around legacy and championships.
Now billionaires are looking at the Lakers through a completely different lens. And strangely enough, the old Kawhi Leonard saga shows exactly why ownership power matters. Before Kawhi Leonard joined the Clippers, the Lakers were heavily involved in the chase. But according to the discussion, Kawhi's camp reportedly wanted extraordinary benefits, including equity in the franchise and access to a private jet. Jeannie Buss said no. The Lakers had a simple philosophy. Magic didn't get ownership. Kobe didn't get ownership. Kareem didn't get ownership. So why would any player receive a piece of the Lakers? The Clippers ultimately became Kawhi's destination, and years later, the NBA investigated a separate $28 million endorsement arrangement involving Leonard and Aspiration. That investigation does not prove wrongdoing by Kawhi or the Clippers, but it shows just how complicated superstar power and ownership can become. And now, with Luka leading a new era and ownership changing again, the Lakers face a completely different battle. This is no longer just about basketball. It's about money, power, legacy, and control. A franchise once controlled by the Buss family is now entering another ownership era at a reported $12.5 billion valuation. So forget Lakers in 5 for a moment. The real question is much bigger. Will the next Lakers owners build a championship machine or treat the franchise like the ultimate billion-dollar asset? Because for Lakers fans, the stakes aren't just another playoff series. They're the future identity of the franchise itself. Lakers in 5 sounded crazy. But the story happening above the court may be even crazier.
Yo, mic check 1 to 2, -1, -2. Game over for this video, folks. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to stay in the huddle for more. This is NFL Madness, bringing the heat and signing out.